And they never opened again. Death for the second time.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute, undeniable death. Ah, damn it. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed into his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones? At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. Jeez, Byakuya.
Hey, he likes fun.
It's not the time for fun. He said Yashihiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yashihiro
Hagakure.
Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words...
And with that, the case is solved. Again, that's way too simple. Although, it would be a really fucked up twist if, because it's so simple, it is actually Hiro. And then going so far as to hide their bodies, a criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
This...
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends? Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
It does look that way.
Yep, looks that way.
Go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Jeez.
Investigate.
First, I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi and Kayotaka. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's
Very
it?
strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Yeah, Kyoko.
Where is she?
Where is she?
Well,
Without
she
a
was
doubt.
supposed to be on the second floor.
True, I mean, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? Well, why? Why, though? A boing? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
I'm here to answer your question. What question? We're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I, during the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear.
Yeah,
So you ask each murder.
we know the accomplice will not graduate.
Two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Oh,
There we
Mondo,
go.
I missed you.
Aw. So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then,
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either? Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget. No matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So, in other words,
And we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal? Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened. There's one person. That's enough for explain. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. Oh boy. I'm loving the cute little drawings that are on the walls.
Aw.
It's a nice distraction. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit.
Why does that one in the back look like Earth, but a ring around it? It looks like Saturn plus Earth.
I don't know. It's maybe.
I don't like that.
Maybe it's just like Steven Universe, where all of Russia is gone.
I don't like that. Well, that's fine.
You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to to the case, it doesn't matter. I think it kind of does. Like, where is she?
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? Talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What?
What? Oh, hi!
Where the fuck did you come from?
You? When did you... Been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest. I'm a special guest suspect every time? She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi screamed, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious on the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
Insane!
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
Another topic. Should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway. Aw.
It's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Number 3! Woohoo! Alright. Oh, I guess it's time to move the money.
Oh, Taka.
I'll never move
You
again.
deserved so much better.
Honestly, I feel so bad for both of them. And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer just use this to move his body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp has been added to the truth bullets. Fumi.
Oh, Hifumi.
I'm so upset that they're both dead. His really big... Alright, Makoto.
Come on, Makoto.
I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone that big with the freaking cart? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was about a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait, something's off about his body. I'm having this feeling. Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. His glass... that's weird. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean off. That... Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? Why?
Hey, maybe the killer was just being nice. Like, hey, you don't want to be buried with broken, fucking weird, like, gross, blood-covered glasses. You want it clean.
True. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as models? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless
Ew,
hammer.
wet hammer.
Interesting. Hello, there we are. No. God damn it.
Hifumi's big body, big. You can hit escape to make it go super fast. What? Is it not? Oh, maybe it's different. Maybe try tab? No.
Whatever. There we go. It's a dolly. Doesn't have much to hit. Dolly, that's that's the word I was about to use. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Kaiba's body? And look at the wheel. There's a bloodstain on the wheel of the dolly. Blah, 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 blah,
Ew,
blah.
keep your dollies clean, bro.
What about dongles?
They're pretty small. You don't really have to keep them clean.
You never know.
I think you just have to talk to Aoi and Sakura. I think those are the last two things. And Byakuya.
There are many aspects to this incident. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Of course. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search, and soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, he was attacked by a suspicious individual. Celeste, why don't you explain the suspicious individual again? It's his individual who is very mysterious in shape. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. I do find, isn't it kind of weird though, how she was able to specifically specify how long she was really knocked out?
She's smart, man. Gamblers have to be smart.
It was Robo Justice. Also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away.
Poor Hifumi. Got dragged away by a cool robot.
Right? After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? I saw the shadow, something moving around the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed, but this time she had apparently seen this on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, blah, 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 yeah, it... Celeste, yeah, flashback. Then...
Yeah.
Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up and go into 2 groups. Celeste, Tina, and I went back to the nurse's office, where you, Byakuya, and Tuka pursued the suspect at the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you Byakuya and Hifumi had been killed, right? And you, me, and Byakuya headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. And as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body had disappeared. Yep. And we remembered we had abandoned unconscious Toko. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all of this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began to search, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, after some time, she found the bodies. Man, it's weird how she's the one that's finding most of the bodies.
She knows what she's doing.
Totally. Isn't that right, Shay? And that brings up the speed. Whoa! She's so good at talking, she doesn't even have to be here.
However...
Oh, looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know if you find anything.
So,
Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together, and we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. When we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. Who locked it, and why is it locked now? I wondered the same thing. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if this is definite or not, but when we were in here last time with Hifumi, and we tried getting in, I'm pretty sure Hifumi said, oh, that door is locked. I can't remember if he said it's locked because no one can find the key, or it's locked because he locked it. I don't remember. The door was locked when the search of the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. We'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said
So
Hiro's
in
name.
other words,
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb.
Damn. You should be talking, Makoto.
That's true. Makoto literally.
Makoto's dumb. I love him, but he's kind of dumb.
But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? Another thing that bothers me, why'd they bother killing two people? What? Because all the rule says, if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. True. Hold on. Right, even Byakuya's like, wait a minute, that's a good point.
Aha!
So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
that's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. And he's back to normal. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Wow, look at that. Appreciation.
It's okay, I have a feeling that Byakuya secretly loves us.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. Mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He's a fucking asshole. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? No, because he's a fucking dick.
I think you
I think we can leave. Oh. Nothing to lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. So it can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside, from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... What? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First the nurse's office, and then the equipment room.
Also, I've learned that when you can't find where to go during an investigation, if you look at the map, the area that you're supposed to go to will have an exclamation point on it.
Alright, let me just look at that real quick. Yeah. Hello, girls. Oh. Equipment room? Yeah, you're right. That's down this way.
Oh,
right?
yes, that's Genocide Jack's very wonderful words.
What?
Just you'll see what Genocide Jack says when you talk to her.
What you mean, Jill?
Whatever.
Her name is Jill.
If the game doesn't have to make a decision, then neither do I.
What's up, Jill? How you doing? Seriously, put the tongue away. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Wow. It's kind of fucked, man. There's some kind of mark going through the pool of blood. It's almost like it belongs to a dolly.
Whoa!
Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. I think I get it. Not a mystery. I think I know exactly what's going on here. Weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. While I don't know much about the hammers, I think I have a pretty good idea about the case.
What?
I think Hifumi was working with Celeste. I think Celeste... I don't know if it's like I think like she manipulated him, kind of like not brainwashed, but like Hifumi, I think, can be very easily persuaded by a woman. I don't know. He just seems like the kind of person that can easily persuaded. She persuaded him, tricked him, manipulated him into helping with the murder. I think she murdered Taka. And Hifumi was like, "Oh, I'll play along. I'll be the one of the other quote-unquote victims." But I don't know what then happened after that. But I think Hifumi moved Taka's
I also
body.
don't want you to forget, not adding anything to your theory, but don't forget the other two things that could have led to murder, such as the motive. Don't forget that the motive was money.
Money, yeah. No.
And also the fact that Alter Ego was taken by someone.
True. I wonder if Kyoko's hiding behind, no?
Okay. That's where you've been.
Honestly, that was so funny. I guess we can go to the second floor now.
I'm trying to think about where else I know you have to go in this one. You have to go to the nurse's office, definitely.
Celeste is there. I assume I'll find her when I'm done looking at the rooms.
I'll tell you, she shows up when you find Robo Justice.
Ah, cool. Justice Hammer 3. That one was used to kill Fumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. When you got back, the body was gone? It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. It would seem so. Celeste's account. Yeah, I'm not falling for you, sister. Trash can. Normal trash can. Huh, wait, there's something inside. Oh. Oh! Glasses cleaning cloth. Alright, I got it. Okay. I think I'm getting it now. It's covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? It's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me neither, but I think it might be important. It's gonna be very important. It's gonna prove that Hifumi was a part of this.
Did you look at the hammer?
I did, yeah. What was that? A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. Dude, fucking water would be tight. Blood pet. Ew.
Yummy.
Blood transfusions. Doesn't help me though. I'm not a vampire. Hey, we got some coin.
Leave.
Okay. Go back to upstairs.
No. Something. We're not triggering something that we're supposed to trigger. That Byakuya is gonna come talk to us.
Do we have to like go to a certain room or something?
Well, in what I'm looking at, it happened when you come out of the nurse's office. But maybe we missed something in the one of the other rooms.
Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. Yeah, it's the same tarp that's in the other room. Is that it?
Yeah, that would probably be it in that room.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
This is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, this penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye.
Thanks, Byakuya.
God, what a cock.
I love him.
Shigeru's message has been
I
added.
love that cock.
It's kind of weird, though, looking at rooms of people that died.
Yeah.
Yashiro. Wapa. Store is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. Might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get all this from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission. Oh, blueprints in. Some things made out of, looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. This is Robo Justice. And it's in Hiro's room, but wait. These blueprints. Something about them bothers me. That is not the same handwriting as Hiro.
Have arms been like this?
Was that all I needed to look for in here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all
Alright,
you need to look at here.
Makoto, big news, big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the 2nd floor. Huh.
You know, instead of the pool on the 3rd floor.
Oh, everyone's all the way over there! Kyoko, where the hell have you been?
I mean...
Man, I've had the worst day. Look at this motherfucker. Fucking Voltron looking
He's my
ass.
action figure.
Hiro? Hiro?
hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Alright, Hiro. Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him. Really?
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. Looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
What do you mean?
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something. That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace. There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. Alright, cool. I can't never mind. Never mind.
She didn't even want to tell you her ultimate. You think she's going to tell you where she's been the past 2 hours?
True. She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that. I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep. I don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we all get the pieces off. Free at last! Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. What? Oh, hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints are in your room as well. In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made the costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too. It's obvious. The one who put the costume on and went around attacking everyone
Terrible.
was Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
The worst.
Yes.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little
That's
far.
right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking, blueprints. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
Yeah.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
Insane.
You're the only one who can wear this costume, so who else could possibly be the costume attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on yourself before you convict me. Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is?
Huh.
I mean, come on.
That is hilarious. Look at this. She's like, look, I miss Robo Justice.
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
I mean, just one person trying it on doesn't mean that's true. And Hafino took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Get some more help into the pieces of the floor and try putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this. See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right.
But
There's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
heck?
Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Worse.
Who cares? Here was the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
Terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Hero, my guy,
Everyone's dead, man.
fucking
The heck?
Kaiba and Ifumi are dead.
Almost everyone who's not dead is standing here, except for Sakura and
I think I
Coco.
figured out that. Someone's been killed, right? Kodo, who was it? 2 people were killed, Taka and Ifumi. What? 2 people?
Worse.
Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed, that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You might as well tell us then. Taka and Ifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right? Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Hero. That's really dumb.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate. Huh? Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. And I know that note. Note? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone now. Let's meet the rec room at 1 a.m. Ah. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance. Now, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? Told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's not true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
Oh, get
Well,
on.
after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? It's got a point. Yeah. They
Yahoo!
preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy
Don't be
it.
mean.
Well, you should buy
Just
it.
a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. What a crazy,
Wah, wah, wah.
silly predicament. Yeah, sure. Please. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why would you kill them? Tell us, hero. No! It's like I said.
The worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. You have time to yell and carry on. You have time to search for your evidence, right? You're right. I need to look for that second suit in that note. Feet, don't fail me now.
Don't fail me now,
I said better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack, to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a
Dog
catastrophe. Yeah. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start in this one, so I need to make up for some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared? No.
Okay.
Damn it. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Shall we
Okay. Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Oh, Makoto, you poor sap.
Oh, poor simp. So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age
Correct.
as me. Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer that?
anyway,
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository, and I guess we should head that way for now.
For some reason, it makes you actually do it.
Oh. Alright, I guess we're running all the way to the repository.
No, wrong way. Turn around.
What? Oh, yeah. I thought it was going to the freaking physics lab again.
The last conversation you had with Afumi was in this room, wasn't it?
Like, directly? Yes.
Yeah.
Directly, yeah. This is the last place I talked to him. Oh, boy. Fumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to get real, but only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation, been poking and prodding the
I
bodies.
knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
Thanks, Kyoko.
I see.
I found something. You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand? You did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
So then,
Take a look.
Oh,
It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? Yeah, it's most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. Notice the hands frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometimes just
That's
after
right.
6. But last night, Taka's watch was definitely not broken. I don't know how you can tell.
You beautiful bully. Well, remember he called Makoto out? He was like, "It's all these good boys and girls are supposed to be going to bed, huh?"
It's almost 10 o'clock. You know that? Oh.
in other words,
So if it had worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. 6 this... Oh, okay. I'm getting it.
So he died earlier than you thought.
Alright. Taka's left hand appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there. You try and pry it out? Me? Rigor mortis has always set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right? I don't know what that means, but okay. It's a piece of
Hey.
paper. Was that all he had in his hand?
He
Yeah,
was
that's it.
playing with paper airplanes.
True. Just a little scrap of paper. It doesn't seem like much of a clue,
is
does
that
it?
right?
I wonder about that.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Biggest problem I have right now.
Is how
The killer
big
was
his
able to move
massive
Hifumi's
body
corpse.
is.
That's so mean. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. can't see how that's possible. Yeah.
Poor butt mouth.
Need someone wipe his glasses clean? Who would do that and why? Did
Indeed.
you find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A lot of paper. Where the hell was that? Had it hidden on him. In his pocket or something? Oh.
Not in his pocket, Patrick. In his pants. Do you
It's
want to
just-
know how many times Hifumi's pants is an option during the trial? Just wait.
Oh no.
Hey,
And it was such
I wish that stayed a thing. Like in like the third game, just one of the options is Hifumi's pants.
Better be important, Ifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. Found a hole. Maybe we can use this to escape. Oh, that's the letter.
It smells stinky.
Stinky. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else.
How different would this game be if instead of Makoto you were playing as Lee Everett? Body.
Every time that he finds a body, fuck.
So
That's it. It's the same thing Hero said.
someone killed Duck. Kenny will remember this.
Oh, that'd be fucking awesome. Then he was telling us the truth. Although, it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what it said. I found a hole we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone to the room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But then the note they wrote on Ifumi asked me to meet at 6
is
a.m.
that right?
Just because Ifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
I know, right, Shay? It's so crazy that Hifumi and
Part of it
Taka
had
are
been
dead.
torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to a part of being ripped. Shay, I know, you're very curious. I know, it's so interesting.
So then,
Oh. What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like it become a mere scrap of paper?
I wish I had my hand in Hifumi's pants.
Fair. Just tell you one more thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them, so the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Excuse me, okay. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right? If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. As I said that, all I said was they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, when a handbook may play a role. I think I get it.
Shay does not get it.
That sucks for sure.
Sure.
Sure, but if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. Handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh God, it's time. I think we'll do the trial after this episode.
Yeah.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
8 people left. Soon there's gonna be 7 people left.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You have to figure out the rest for yourself. Come to the proper conclusion. I love how it's always up to us to figure it all out.
Yeah, because Byakuya does 0 work. He makes you do all the work. And Kyoko probably knows who the mastermind is already and is just like, hey, figure it out yourself, asshole.
It'd be really funny if literally everyone knew except for me, but I had to be the one to figure
Fumi's
it
like,
out.
yes, I figured it out day 1.
According to my research. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there...
Monokuma!
What?
Come play with us!
It's the Monokumas. He's multiplied. Nope, not multiplication. Just looks that way because of an illusion.
Monokuma's a magician.
I'm moving so fast, it only looks like I've multiplied. You guys tell which one of us is the real Monokuma? Technically, neither. Just get into the elevator already. We're not playing along. We're not here to play with you. Okay. Just fucking leaves. Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train or elevator. I'll see you guys down there. A boing. Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already, I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but how unfortunate. It would seem we have our culprit. This is the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, and then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Ifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. Aw. I gotta remind me of that, man. I gotta remind me of this! The one who killed Ifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends, the killer is someone right here. There we go.
It's Joe.
Who's Joe? I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Oh god, it's so creepy how small this elevator has gotten. The clanking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down.
Yeah, Hifumi took up a lot of space, but now that he's gone...
He's not going back. Until we settled all this, we can go
I like
anywhere.
that it's like the two corners are filled in, and then Aoi, Mikoto, and Byakuya make like a diagonal line.
I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up with a When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? Wawa? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
He is.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. Well, that's kind of awkward because I'm ending this episode here.
Anyways, stay tuned for that action-packed trial after this episode.
Yeah, right? I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats. And so the curtains open once again.
A deadly, riddle,
deadly.
every deadly.
Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys next time. After this episode.
Damn, I sure hope that Mikoto figures out who the killer is.
Yeah, well, gonna end this episode here, and yes, so Monokuma was right. We are taking a quick little break, but we'll be back very shortly. Bye.
Bye.